Hello, tribe. I didn't shower after my run yet. Oh my God. I am such a blubbering mess today. I don't know how many of you know my story or know the journey my son and I went through over the last 17 years, but I think today I just sort of realized, like he's leaving the house. Okay, we're just going to ignore that my hair looks like insanity right now. I went for a run and I just left it. The last 17 years of the hell that my son and I crawled out of together, and just what it's been as a journey. And today he graduated, he finished his very last amount of work and he did it. And I remember the time when I thought, like, getting a kid to graduate, that's just what you do. That's not like a thing that's hard. But school has been incredibly hard for him, and it's been an epic journey getting him here and getting him to believe in himself enough to, to get here. But just this like outrageous sensation of like, I don't think I realized that it felt this way until it was over, but it's like the sensation of having run a marathon for the last 17 years. And today I crossed that red line and it's like, he's done and he's leaving my house. My son is leaving my house. And I've literally just been bawling the entire day. Just like flashbacks of my life is so incredible now. It's just so, I have the most incredible life on the planet as far as like safety for my kids. And, I think today was like a moment of a measurement of being able to look back and realize what we came from, how far we've come, and where him and I started. My son and I started as a single mom on welfare, my son's father not paying, child support, laughing in my face about hiding money and working two jobs. And, when I was pregnant, working double shifts at Friendly's and then working two jobs and then giving up everything to try to find a way for him to be with me. And oh my God, the horrible stuff that happened and the trials and the hardships and the pain and the suffering and the years and years of just feeling like, like we came from a place where I couldn't protect him. And so many years of not even knowing if I could put food on the table. You know what I mean? Like, I knew I was going to start blubbering. Like, that's what we came from. Like, he's here now today. And he did it. He graduated. He's done, and he's leaving, and he's moving back to Mass, and he's proud of himself, and he's this really incredible man. And I think I forgot. I talk about it and I share my story, but I think I really, like, today I'm just feeling like, oh, and it's so ironic because the program I'm running is the Unresisted Life, which is the whole reason I popped on, even though I felt like, Mandy, you shouldn't go online right now. You're not in any state to go online because the tears have just not stopped today. But the coupon expires tonight, and I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that so that anyone who wanted a chance to get in could. But it's like, I've never felt so strongly about the ability for any single human being. I don't care. I mean, if you guys really knew, if you really knew the hell that we've been through, the hole that we crawled out of, the shit that was around us, and the things that we had to overcome, and where we are now, and how fast that happened, all I feel in my soul and my heart is like for all the people out there that are at this place where they're still feeling like they're not allowed to have that safety and that freedom and that joy and that peace of mind and the feeling of like, I've run through the red tape in this marathon. And there's a part of me that's still shocked. Like, I was almost a little bit, I don't know, embarrassed or like, wow, you're still in survival mode a bit, Mandy. But I realized like, yeah, I really was. The exhale that I felt was surprising to me. I was very surprised at the exhale I feel that he graduated and like he's happy and he has a plan and he's moving home and like I feel like I did this right. I almost screwed up. I was like buying him a brand new car and all these things, and like I fixed that really quick because I know that doesn't strengthen him to just give him all these things, even though I thought for a second it might. I'm like, I found my place in all of this, and I appreciate everything that we have so much. And oh my God, like, Mandy, can you just find a way to take this feeling and this wisdom and this knowledge and this knowing and just like put it into everybody else's head so they know, so that they're not hyper focusing on what is and how long it's taking and what if it's good and what if it's bad and what's right and what's wrong and am I allowed to and I don't want to be like her and I need to be like this and all those things that we do, instead of just allowing ourselves to have the things that make us so happy and satisfied and peaceful and in massive abundance and in a space to be able to give back and take care of the people we love. And it doesn't matter. I don't care of the level of shit that you have gone through or where you are coming from. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me what you've been through in the way of meaning you don't get to have something because of this, because it took too long, because you screwed something up, because you came from a really screwed up place, because your life was too good and you don't have a bad story. I don't care. None of it matters. All that matters is you lock into where you want to go and you start running and chasing that vision for yourself. And I am telling you, if my screwed up, broken ass who came from what I came through, I mean, I really just wish it's not my story to tell. There's so many other pieces to it. So I can't, otherwise I would just share it with you guys. I have no shame, but it's not my story to tell. And, you know, and when families go through stuff, we go through it all together, and there's some hell in some stuff that people don't want to talk about and we don't like to bring in public. And there's so many different levels and layers and aspects of it, whether it's religious or it's abusive or whatever it is. But when you come from all of that, there's a lot of work to do to believe in your worth or to get a vision of what you really desire, because we get stuck on just getting through it. And it's this feeling of just getting through it. And it's so funny because even though I teach this and I've calibrated so much in my life, there was still pieces of me just getting through it, like just get him to graduation and having a plan for his life when he turns 18, which he turns in a couple weeks. And I was still even just holding my breath with that, right? Like, I didn't even realize it till it was done. And it was like the collapse after the 17-year marathon of just sprinting and just navigating in safety and moving and going to the next level and just keep calibrating and keep going and keep next step and keep, you know, healing one more piece and resolving one more thinking, making one more decision and opening up one more door and just keep going all the way to here. And like, I feel like I'm just getting warmed up, but I don't know. For the moms that are out there who have had a child leave the house, I'm guessing you know why I'm crying all day. But all I can think of is, we did it. We crawled out of hell and created something really amazing for ourselves. And that's because we allowed it to happen and we believed that we were able to have this. And then I took really ballsy measures and I did really brave things and got myself around some really powerful, awesome people who had walked it out and done it. And I gave myself permission to be in the containers and invest in the people who could share their wisdom or who could call that rise to me or who just had that energy, so to connect my energy with them. And it's so worth it. I wish I had better words, but it feels like my brain is like, you know, the end of fireworks. What's that called? The end where it's I wanted to say crucible. What's the end of fireworks called? Grand finale. It feels like there's a grand finale going off in my brain right now. Oh my God. Oh, I've been doing this since this morning. Holy crap. Okay, so what is my point? My point is, if you're feeling like you're running a marathon, please get your ass in the unresisted life. Please believe in your worth in there. If my story resonates with you, if my energy resonates with you, if you're able to hear my voice, that's what the program is for. It's about actually finally releasing all the stories that are stuck in the way of us really being able to step into the whole 360 unlocked life with all the things, not just the money, not just the success online, and of course those, and I'm going to give you the how-to for all of those, but everything, the romance, the sex, the mothering, the relationships with the people around you, friendships, fun, all of it. And we just get to have it. We just get to have it. I don't feel like doing the circles today to help support people to believe that they can have it today. I just want to scream at you and hold you by your face and look at you in your eye and say, you can have that. You get to 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 have that. All of those things, you get to have all of them. And it might require some bravery for you to show up. And I wanted to just hop on because my team actually did an amazing job stepping in. And you know, they actually pulled from my content. They posted for me. Hannah's amazing. Like, my team is so incredible. But there is a significant coupon that expires tonight for the Unresisted Life. And I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that, even though I knew I was going to be a blubbering mess and go on tangents. I And who knows? As always, maybe this was the thing that somebody needed. And in order to feel enough courage to claim this for themselves and opt in and like, I get to have this. I get to have this. That everlasting, ongoing having and receiving in ease and joy and clarity and knowing and expansion and joy and happiness and fun and laughter and tears and feels and a sense of accomplishment and running through the ever-loving marathon tape and exhaling and collapsing on the side and then celebrating the shit out of your marathon run. Just all of it. Freaking all of it. #human. So this isn't going to be the greatest live. That's what I got to give you. That's my rantings and ravings for today. If you have any questions, it's mandyperry.com/unresisted is the page. The coupon code's right there. Unresisted 2020. It's 10% off. And actually right now until tonight, you also get access, which this isn't on the sales page, you also get access to the Client Overflow program, which is a $3,000 program that you get for free as a bonus for joining the program. Plus you get the coupon right now. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that. If there's any friends of yours that you feel like may need this message, please feel free to tag them or share the video, even though I'm a blubbering mess. That's okay. I know my people will love me anyways. That is all. Did I tell you everything you need to know? Coupon, Client Overflow, expires tonight, mandyperry.com/unresisted. That is all. I think that's everything. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing night. I will see you mañana. I love you guys.